some other doctors. But my job is a lot of fun. I get to look at every single body part, every single body system. My job is to think about how they work properly, so how the lungs work with the heart, how the heart works with the cells in your body, and how the muscles get involved, right? And all of the different organ systems. And then I have to think about if they're working correctly or if they're not working correctly. And so what you guys are doing today, and what you have begun to do, is to think about all of these organ systems, right? There's a human person in front of you, right?
That's Neil.
What's your name?
That's
Neil. Neil. And then, so when you open your books and when you do your stuff on your iPads and you do all your research, sometimes we get kind of zeroed in, focused in, have blinders on, and we look at the heart, or we look at the lungs, or we look at the brain, and we learn about that. But we forget that all those things are in Neil at the same exact time, working together. So, does anyone know what the word arbitrary is? No? Anyone? All right. So arbitrary means that we make categories to make it easier for us to learn. But they might not actually exist in nature. So we categorize the pieces of Neil. We categorize his heart and his veins and his arteries into the circulatory system. And we learn about it. And we categorize the brain and the spinal cord and the nerves into the nervous system. And then we learn about it. But that's not really how the real world works, right? I can't just look at your heart. I can't just look at your brain. We have to look about everything. So today we're going to dissect the heart, and we'll have our blinders on for a little bit, and we'll be looking at the heart and all the little pieces of the heart and talking about each part, what they do. I want you to tell me. I'm not going to tell you a single thing about how the heart works. You may not know how the heart works, or you may not think you know how the heart works, but you'll be able to figure it out. And I'll just say, yes, that's right, or no, that's not right on, and this is not why it's right on. Your job to tell me the answers, and sometimes the questions too. So we'll have our blinders on, looking at the heart, and then it's our job to make sure every once in a while we take those blinders off.